Morning, everybody. Hey, just wanted to send you guys an update even from my side of what God is doing over here. Standing in a container village, I guess you could call it. At the base where we live, we're expecting for some outreach teams. So I am working on turning at least today, three containers into, maybe I'll go outside, 3 containers into a kitchen. So my job is just to do some of the metal work. So you'll see we have 6 containers. The roof's already on it. The upstairs will be kind of a common space, but I'm just working on the downstairs. So last week I cut out that window. So on this side there's some windows. There's a window frame that's actually in that looks like those window frames. And I put those beams in, this one and this one, to help the weight upstairs. So I'm busy doing some metal work, just being a builder, walking my calling in that area, which is awesome because I love to do it, and serving that way. This last month we were out at the farm. The farm is about 40 minutes from town. Beautiful piece of property that people have allowed us to use that are connected to kind of fire and fragrance. And so we're out there running the discipleship training school. We have 70 students and it's going awesome. We've been in it for 3 weeks and we're seeing people's lives change. We're seeing people that have been in ministry for years and haven't seen salvations see salvations. You know, as they come into town and they share the gospel and they start living, how would you say that? Just start living intentionally for Jesus and on Jesus' mission. Just to seek and save the lost and make disciples. So we're just seeing people step out and share the gospel and share the love of Jesus to people and seeing people's lives get changed. So it's amazing. It's so exciting to see what God is doing in the school. We as RTC, as the Grahams, are running a track inside the school. And so we have 8 hours a week with the students. And so we felt in prayer that 4 hours a week should be with messengers, the messenger track, that we would kind of basically be doing the same thing, that we basically are messengers / evangelists just through the avenue of sport and fitness. And so 4 hours a week there with messengers, 4 hours a week there with us, learning how to use sport and fitness or CrossFit as a platform to share Jesus with people. So that's going really well. We have 10 students, 3 guys and 7 girls, and that's going really well. Just seeing life change and even kind of paradigm shift, worldview shift in the area of fitness, that you can use fitness to share the gospel, to see people get saved, see their life change. Because people in fitness oftentimes are looking for other things as well, not just fitness. So yeah, life is going well here. You'll see Layla's video, she's doing well. Megan's gonna pop one on here too. But now we lived out at the farm for a week and a half, and then we moved back into town, really feeling that God wanted to continue the momentum in town, that we were loving being out at the farm, but realizing that what our role really is for track, which is 4 hours a week, which we could do that from town and just drive in. But the rest of our calling and why we're in South Africa is to reach the lost and be around the lost and see Respect the Corners kind of take off, which really requires us being in town, being in the local gyms. For me, just helping serve our broader vision, doing construction stuff. But we're in the local gyms. We also have 4 interns here this season. And so we're helping to kind of help them land and be connected to the community. And so it's awesome. They're making connections. We're part of one of our lanes or our pillars is to create infrastructure for revival as fire and fragrance. And so it's awesome to see them land on our infrastructure and see them make connections and see them even open doors of ministry that we hadn't previously had open because of just relationship and connection. And so we're excited to be hosting interns. They're doing well. They're thriving, following over Jesus. So like I said, we're in town, still waiting for kind of the church to open in a sense, as far as that's concerned, as far as church is going. But we're having one-on-ones and meeting with people. You know, Megan will hop on a video, so I don't have to talk about her. But yeah, so it's exciting to see what God is doing, being back in the gym, being back in town, seeing even, I think last week we had like 10 people ask us like, hey, when are the community classes going to start? I was really praying. They're hopefully going to start this week. Just really trying to make sure that we're in line with the government protocols and rules, and if we can meet and gather people. Because our heart right now is we have a trailer that you'll see in one of the links below. That we have a trailer that we've been building. You've probably been following us in that regard. Yeah, so the trailer's 95% finished. And so we're going to launch that and go out to the community this week. That glare is really bad. Go out to the community this week and just start gathering people around fitness and doing a workout and seeing who would come and be evangelists and share the gospel and pray for people and whatnot. So anyways, love you guys. Please don't hesitate to drop us a note how you guys are doing, kind of email, WhatsApp. My number's still the same, American number, 1-503-313-3825. If you wanted to drop us a note how you guys are doing, how we can pray for you. You could pray for us if you wanted to pray for us. We are, just trying to step into ministry and really step into what God has called us here for. So if you just continue to pray that God would open doors and just lead us so well in what He's called us to do, that would be awesome. And that God would continue to teach us and lead us in how to do ministry as a family, that we are still just really wanting to do ministry as a family, not separately. That would be awesome. And I think we're this year wanting to raise our support a little bit. So you could pray for that just God would just give us wisdom and what that looks like and how to go about that. We would love that because we want to kind of move into our own place and do some community living that's a little smaller scale than 25 people in the same place. So you pray for that, partner with us with that. That'd be awesome. Again, you'll see the video about the farm. So for those of you that partnered with us in seeing the farm gym grow in the weights, you'll be excited to see that. But God is moving and we're pumped. I think the thing, if I were to leave you with the challenge that I would have for you guys that God is really pressing me, is really just what does it look like to be on mission with Jesus? Because I think I often put it in a box of I have to do evangelism, I have to pray, I have to do these things. And I think for me, as I realize like what Jesus did in His life is that he would say that He only did like what the Father asked. He only spoke what the Father spoke. And so we realized that He was so close and connected to the Father that it was simple just obedience. And so I think the invitation for all of us as we be on mission with God, as we're on mission with Jesus, to make disciples of every nation, tribe, and tongue, where we're at, is that we're just closely connected to Jesus, that we're falling in love with Him, hearing His voice every day, and then walking that out in obedience. I think is my challenge to you guys. It's what I've been learning lately. It's awesome. God is so good. God is so faithful. So keep pressing in, keep pressing on. You guys are awesome. See you soon.